I took this water bottle, smoothed it out, placed it in my bottle cutter, and inserted it into my nozzle to stretch the plastic out into this. But when I put the material into my 3D printer and printed this not so perfect plant pot holder, I was determined to print it better than that. So I took this new green water bottle, smoothed it out, cut the top off, wiped down the inside, and inserted it into my bottle cutter. This bottle was bigger, so it kept breaking. So instead of automating the process like the smaller bottle, I manually cut it into strips, which took forever. And once I had even strips, then I placed them into my heat block and nozzle, turned on my pulley mechanism, and it started pulling the filament out through the other end. What seems easy here actually was very difficult, but when I finally had my filament, I was ready to print my little plant saucer right this time. At first, I printed a bigger saucer, and the first layer was beautiful until I learned that was a mistake because the second layer was horrible. So, trial and error, I scaled down the saucer and tried reprinting it in the smaller size, like the one we printed last time with the clear bottle. I played around with the settings and I learned I needed to increase the temp of the nozzle, the flow rate, and then lower the print speed in order for the water bottle filament to print perfectly. And then at the second layer, I had to decrease the speed and increase the flow rate even more so that my print could be near perfect. And you know what? I sat there layer by layer as it printed, and before I knew it, I had a plant saucer that looked so much better than the other one. I was pretty excited. I removed it from the heat bed and examined it a bit, really excited that I was learning so much along the way, but now the real test was seeing if it was strong enough to hold water. So I put it under some water, and I was surprised to see that it was actually holding water and could be a sufficient plant saucer for my indoor plants. And now, all I want to do is print more things with these plastic water bottles, so you can bet your bottom that I got myself some more water bottles. And now, I'm about to try this whole thing again, but this time with a blue one. And I'm going to print something other than a plant saucer.